we want to take and get that out of the
Today's not going to be the day to mess with me with microphones. I'm just
Everybody
letting
be
you know.
cool with the mics? That'd be great. All right, moderators, all the things should be coming up.
Hey, Coach, the previous hot stock pick that you mentioned, IXHL, is starting to get a little bit of movement this morning.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you for that. Let me pull that up, take a peek.
Twitch is good.
All right, thank you. Yeah, IXHL. Boy, that was quite the run on that one, wasn't it? Wow.
Oh, I think you mentioned it at like 15 cents or something like that, and it went to like
Yep.
a buck 20 or something,
Yeah,
something crazy.
$1.24 in the after the market just kept going and going and going and going. He was running and running. Oh, that was nice. Very nice. All right, here's a free one for you today, ladies and gentlemen that are watching. BLMZ. BLMZ. Just keep an eye on it today. We caught the bounce at $2 in our VIP pre-market session.
20 cents, Coach.
20 cents.
Did I say $2 again? $20? What?
Yes, you did.
Son of a... Every time I see this 20, I'm thinking $20.
Maybe it's going to $2 today. Let's go, baby.
It's on the brain. He's got insider information. It's going to $20 million today. Free float. Very small. Lots of volume. We'll see what it does. But so far, I like it. Doesn't mean it's going to continue to run, but I did like that bounce off that 20 cents. Boy, I almost said it again. What is the deal with $20? I'm getting away from this stock. It just wants me saying $20. Get out of there. Abandon ship. Everybody be cool. So anyways, BLMZ at 23 cents right now. Scoop up, our members are able to scoop up 1,000 shares, costed you basically nothing. Hardly any risk at all. Got a nice move on that. Went from 20 cents to 24. So nice job. Think about that. 1,000 shares, right? That's $40. 10,000 shares, that's $400, right? Depending on your account size. Do that 10 times today. Right? Your 40 can be 400, your 400 can be 4,000. 10 nice
Coach,
quality trades.
Coach, you hit a high of 29.08.
Yep, I see it. So does that make sense, everybody? You get a couple of nice, good quality trades. You don't have to do them all at once. We always say let the runners run. But listen, if you had 3 to 5 good quality trades today, 3 trades at $40, right? Or 3 trades at $50, $150 for the day. Lower risk, I should say. Remember, there's always a risk when you click buy. But hey, look for good quality setups today. That's the biggest part of this. I always talk about position sizes, stop losses, right? That is your entire risk management plan. But you seriously need to wait for good quality setups. Like on this one, we waited for it to come all the way down for a key level of support. You can clearly see was at 2. It also came down all the way to the 200 MA. So there was nothing else right down in that level. That's what we wanted. That's what we were waiting for. So real nice setup. If you guys are over on TikTok, do me a favor. If you guys can see and hear me, type in a 1. Type in a 1 over on TikTok. That'd be great. Thank you.
Coach, your screen on Zoom.
Oh, yep. Thank you. Thank you. You guys got to be like, what are we looking at? Thank you. There we go. Yay, now we're cooking with gas. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. TikTok, can you see and hear me okay? Is everything all right? I'm in a different spot today. There's no trees above me. Hopefully the internet should be great. I am in my truck today just because I didn't want to sit in the home office again. So I apologize if the internet acts a little funky, but it should be clear. We got clear skies. I can hear it working overtime back there. Hopefully everything works out all right. I've got my big Monster Beast 18-inch laptop out here. I got the big kahuna out here. So hopefully everything will work out. YouTube will have less of a delay, or I'm sorry, less of interruptions typically because it does a little bit better in adding a little bit longer delay. Of course, it's delayed, so it's not instantaneous with what's really going on in here like we have with Zoom. But hey, guess what? If you want up to the second, right, then join one of the premium memberships and get inside of the Zoom. That will help. We've got 250 people inside of our Zoom here right now. They'll usually start to pour in the closer we get to 9:30. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. We went through a lot of mindset training, right? Trying to get our minds right this morning. A lot of good insight from all of our amazing people inside of the room. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your walks in life. Everybody in this room is at a different stage in life. I appreciate each and every one of you and your take on where you are and the things you've experienced. That's what makes us who we are, right? So I appreciate and love all of you. Real quick, speaking of appreciation and love, I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Ange, Bruno, Bucko, Chris, David, Doug, Eric's Moto, Don, Mark, Miranda, Eminem, Palm Coast, Ralph, Richard, Unhappily a Housewife, Gilly, Diesel, Dan, and Mountain Man. Thank you all so much. We would not be able to do anything we're doing without them. If you guys have time today, do me a favor. Please head on over, get into that tips moderation area, and show some love to your favorite moderators. I appreciate that. Notice I said when you get time today. I don't want to hear I don't have time. I don't want to hear that from anybody today at all. Thank you so much. TikTok. If you guys are watching over there, make sure you click follow and click that share button. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate all the gifts, all the things that helps the algorithm, right? All of that helps the algorithm. So make sure you guys throw in the little 1 penny roses and all the things just to drive traffic, right? Obviously, if you're able to, that would be great. Everybody else that's listening to me, there's 250 people in my Zoom. Do me a favor. Go in the stock lounge right now. Post something nice to say. I don't even care if it's good morning, something you've learned, something positive about American Dream Trading, something positive going on in your life, something. Post something in the stock lounge right now. Everybody that's watching on TikTok, do the same thing. YouTube, do the same thing. I want to see it. Thank you. This is, right? This is a community. This is a family. Let me get those microphones. Hold on one second. I got it. Right? Somebody post something down there. I want to see all of you. I love all of your faces, and I love being with all of you. I know virtually every day we're always all hanging out. Again, some of you going through different hardships in your life. Some of you are, you know, in the peak. Some of you are in the valley. Some of you are in the best time of your life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever it is, financially. Some of you are in those, right? Those peaks. Good for you. Some of you are not. Some of you are in the middle of the road. Some of you are not even paying attention. Some of you are just kind of going through the motions, and maybe that's because mentally right now you're kind of checked out in life. That's okay too. Today, though, I want you to pick yourselves up. It is May 20th. It is a beautiful day. It's another day we are alive. Used to hear from one of the ladies in church all the time, and she used to always say, you know, if you're able to brush your hair or brush your teeth today, right, or feed yourself, it's another great day to be here. And that's so true. We take for granted the little things. I don't want you to take that for granted today. I want you guys to take a minute, nice deep breath, realize the opportunity you guys have in front of you right now. Training, being surrounded by like-minded people, getting encouragement, being a part of something amazing, getting the ability to change your life, right? Maybe you're at your job listening to us like we're a podcast right now. The opportunity you have to be able to work, the car you were able to drive, regardless if the thing is a rust bucket, right? With your exhaust broke, the fact that you were able to get the car to drive to that job. Some of you right now are struggling, you don't have a job. The ability to be able to look for a job. If you're able to hear the sound of my voice, you're doing better than most people on the planet. You have a phone, you have internet, you have access to more information, more training, more knowledge, more people, more community that can open doors to do more things for you, right? So don't ever feel all woe is me. I understand your life right now might be a struggle. I get it. We've all been there. We're all humans. Trust me, every person in the room has been there. It might not be the exact same ride you're on in life, but they've dealt with struggle, strife, relationship issues, spiritual battles, financial struggles, right? So everybody be cool. We're all in the same place. We're all going to go to the same place when we're gone, right? We're all here together. So everybody, let's kick some butt today. Follow all the rules, please. Listen, the reason I tell you guys that, the biggest part of what we do here about the risk management and stop losses and small positions and all the other things is because mentally, if you continue to blow up your account, you continue to do the wrong things, you continue to lose money in the market, you continue, right, to not succeed in what you're doing here, it will wear on you to a point where you will end up trying to quit, and then you'll be back, or you'll join another group. Well, guess what? It's kind of like when you go on vacation, or when you move. You're always going to be wherever you go. It starts with you, right? So whether you're going to listen to me or our moderators or be active in this community, or you are going to go somewhere else, you still won't listen, you still won't be an active part of that community, then you will move somewhere else. Do you understand? It starts with you. So everybody today, you have the ability, if you can hear the sound of my voice, you have the ability to change your life in one way or the other. You have the ability. I know it says internet connection's unstable for the first time, so it might get a little squirrely. Everybody in this room, you have the ability to help others after you help yourself. I want everybody in the room to start working on yourself so that you can be a better role model, so you can work harder for other people, so you can be the light in your community that I know you can all be. I've surrounded myself with amazing people so that we can all build each other up. This is what we do in here. And I know we joke around and we have fun and we pick on each other. This is an active part of the community, and talking in these lounges and showing David love right over there in the live Apple chat, and hooking up Ange and Mark and Ralph and everybody that's over there in the futures, and Eric's Moto that's also having live Apple chat, Bruno behind the scenes, like all the things, and Arlo with all the, right, Arlo and Miranda's always helping in the tickets, and right, putting together the amazing stuff and managing all the media team. And it takes so many people doing what we're doing to provide this service for you. I want you also to be an active part of this. I can promise you this right now. The more active you are, the better you will become. The more active you are every day in this room and with other people, just like outside of here, the better person you will become. So start becoming more active. Start being involved. Start asking, what can I do? How can I help you today? What more can I do? Right? It will help at all walks of life. So I appreciate you all being here. Speaking of appreciation, thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. We honor and respect you every day here. We appreciate you so much for protecting us, the country, and the freedoms that we have. We appreciate all of your sacrifices every day. That goes the same for all my first responders, all my firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me, all my truck drivers around the world. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. It's now 11 minutes after the hour. Oh, look at this. Look at BLMZ. That hit 27 cents. Can you guys see it? Look at that. Does everybody see it?
Yes.
Coach. I see $2.
Nice job. Yeah. Hey, that'd be nice if we see $2 today. But look at it. If you guys look at too, it's funny. Look at where I drew this rectangle box up here. You guys can see it up here once it starts hitting into the ceiling. Look at what it did. It hit exactly into that level, right? And then it pulled back. We need to be aware of all of these key critical levels all the time and forever. This will help you on your journey. Look at same thing down here, right? So when we come back down here, and I want you guys looking at this always and forever, always paying attention. First thing you guys should do every single day after you hit that share, follow, like button, every day, you guys should map out pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low. Be aware of where things are. If you're watching those 3 to 5 stocks that I recommend, right, no more than 3 to 5 stocks every day, you should already know the news catalyst for each one of those stocks. Is there anything coming up that could change or affect what it is doing? You need to know that. Pay attention to different times of the day. 10 o'clock shift change, right? If we have any type of Fed meetings for the day, if there's any type of CPI or PPI data coming out, what days does that happen? What time does that happen? What's that going to do when that happens? We need to be aware of everything. We need to constantly be evolving and getting better every day, right? These are the things that I need you all to be working on. Maybe now you've become great at charts, and now you need to, now you're getting ready to move into real money. And then you're going to enter the next phase. So now the training wheels are off. Okay? So just continue to get better and work. Do not get lazy and do not get complacent in this room. I don't care how many millions you've made. I don't care if you started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't care if it starts to click. You must continue the journey. Once you become a multi-millionaire inside of the room, it does not end. Now it is about protecting that money and what can you do with that money to have that money grow and work for you. This never ends. I've been doing this for 33 years inside of the stock market. I've been around billionaires. I've seen it all. We must continue to get better and keep driving this bus, right? This is helping so many people. We are changing so many lives inside of this room at American Dream Trading. It's unbelievable how many people we are changing here. I'm very excited about the future of our company and everybody that's in this room. We have a lot of cool things coming, and I will announce them as they come. Don't forget, I'm not going to be here Friday. By the way, that when I take a day off like that, I always get out my journal, I always get out my computer, I always put on my headphones and I start to think, what can I do? How can I make us better? What can I change? Is there anything we can do differently? Is there any new products or services that we can actually add that adds real value that can change things? So a lot of that time when I take off, I know I'm supposed to just like stare into the ocean or whatever it is. Most of it is spent me trying to tool and re-engineer and recreate and not be complacent. Right? Charles, you got your hand up. Go ahead, partner.
Real quick, Coach, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not seeing YouTube.
Anybody?
It's on. It's on.
It is? Okay.
It's on. Okay. All right. It's on my end. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles, for checking it out for us. I appreciate you, buddy. So anyways, everybody, let's stay focused today. Stay laser focused. Now, if you've been stringing a bunch of green days together, it only takes one lapse in judgment for you to blow up your account. So I need you to stay diligent, right? I need you to still follow the rules. Don't start to get lax, right? and start to, oh, I'm going to go in larger and now my stops, and you start changing a bunch of stuff. Try not to do that. If any of you have ever played golf, you start trying to change 6 different things at the same time, hang it up. Today you might work on right where your wrist is at on follow through. Tomorrow you can work on right how far in the seat you're sitting with your butt. You can work on right as your left arm staying straight if you're a right hand swinger. You can concentrate today only on, keeping my head down on the ball so you don't lift up the club. Like all the little things, right? I haven't golfed for years. Now I want to golf. It's stupid shoulder. Right? But all the little things, don't try to change them all at once. Right? You start changing it all at once. Right? Pros trying to work with you. Do this, swing this, do that, change the things. Right? And before you know it, you're so uncomfortable and awkward, nothing works. Am I right? How many of you tried to change too many things at the same time and it just turns into an absolute disaster, right? Show of hands. Let me know. Open your mics. Am I right?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
my.
done that before.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's very true.
Yes. Right? So try to change one thing, master it. Change another, master it. Change another, master it. So everybody in the room today, if you're struggling with that one, well, you might be struggling with a bunch of things. I want you to, right, laser focus in on one. One thing you're going to change today. Position size. One thing you're going to change. Stops. One thing you're going to change. Make sure I'm hitting that risk management. One thing you're going to change. When the runners start, let them run. One thing you're going to change. Make sure I stop these stupid losers out. Why am I holding this dumb thing? One thing today. And build on it. And build on it. And build on it. Okay? We got about 12 minutes. We got about 12 minutes today. We've already posted our hot stock picks. We've already done the pre-market setup. We've already posted if there was going to be earnings or any IPOs for the day. All the things have already been done for all of our premium and all paid members. If you guys want access into what we're doing, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get signed up. If you don't see one of our memberships available on our website, because I only have 3 posted, then you guys can click on the more products and services just below it. And you guys will gain access to everything that we have available. And we have so much. We trade everything in here from shares, options, futures, and crypto. So something for everybody. We are running that sale. This is the tail end of the sale. Last opportunity. If you guys want the Diamond Lifetime Membership, it is $5,000. Some of you that might be too expensive. I understand. We also have memberships that start at $125 a month. So before you're freaking out, you're okay. If you get the Diamond membership, you have access to all of our membership services. Unlimited lifetime membership with those. Every membership service we create today and in the future. I create a platinum, you got it. I create a platinum VIP, you got it. I create a crypto VIP futures platinum combo platter, you got it. Right? Get it? When should you get it, everybody? When should you get the Diamond Lifetime Membership, everybody?
Now.
Now.
Well, hold on a minute. What about, when should we get it? What about right?
Now.
Thank you.
No, yesterday you should have done it.
Thank you. Or yesterday. Thank you. So anyways, get in there. The next, I don't know what Bruno said this morning, but the next 3 people, if he said something else, then we'll listen to that too. But the next 3 people that get the Diamond Lifetime Membership, we will give you a free one-on-one with our training moderator, David, which is a $500 value. So the next 3 people right now that sign up for it will get you squared away. We got about 9 minutes to the bell. 9 minutes to the bell. Don't forget, if you're a brand new member here, you can join us for free on Discord, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Click on that button to join the free Discord. We have onboarding every week. So if you want to know what times, what we have, where to go, how to get there, how to navigate Discord, how to open help desk tickets, if you need help, join that onboarding class. Otherwise, if you go to the channel, it says new members start here. We've got the welcome. It'll tell you everywhere to go. FAQ if you have any basic questions. If you want to know what our terms of service are, which, by the way, anybody that signs up, talks, does anything, communicates, posts anything, that is all ownership of American Dream Trading. So just so you know, make sure you read over your terms and service. If you want to know how to become an affiliate where you can get 30%, as long as they use your link, go to affiliate program. By the way, we're being told by our programmers, just so you guys know, they have, anybody using the affiliate stuff, they have to use your affiliate link for any memberships they sign up for. Okay? So we thought it was okay if they enroll in a monthly and later they buy a lifetime something, that it's going to happen naturally. It doesn't. They have to use your link for every purchase they make. So don't forget that. We have
Coach, can I piggyback on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Dave S., who's one of the members in our group. He's been plastering his TikTok and putting a lot of thought into these videos, and they're really cool. Any members who are really, you feel like your life's been changed by American Dream Trading, by the strategies that you've learned from Coach, you're in a much better place, but go ahead out on your social media. It just takes 2 seconds to go ahead and put a quick video up talking about either what you made that day or how it made you feel to succeed at trading. Just something quick just to kind of help the company grow. And that's all I want.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it does. It really does help. You know, instead of coming from the guy who's, you know, I always sound like the sales guy because I'm the one in the front. I'm the one who has to talk about the products and services.
Yeah, we're the ones benefiting. We should be the ones shouting it from the rooftops.
Right.
So
yeah, I would
get on it, everybody.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it does help instead of always coming from the sales guy. Right, the 6-minute sales speech in the beginning.
He's just trying to sell something.
He's always trying to upgrade and sell and programs and Kool-Aid and
trying to hustle us, man.
Right. You know,
trying to change your life.
Yes, twice a day. You know, I have to talk about our products and services because guess what? The 318 people in the room and over 10,000 members we have and over the 1 million people we've trained, you wouldn't be here if I didn't talk about what we have. Nobody'd be here. If I didn't get sick of hearing myself say the same exact repetitive things every single day. Trust me, do you guys think when I wake up I'm like, I want to talk about our membership services today? If you think that's if you think that's true, then you've never been in sales, right? Isn't that, I tell my wife all the time, it's the worst part of my job is to get on and go, if you guys want a premium memberships, $125, you guys will get access to the
But you know what? You're the only one that's like really, really true to form, because if they think about it, how often they do see you trade, but how often do they really see you trade? So how else is he supposed to make money? He trains us. Yes. We make money. Shouldn't he get paid for that? So how else is it going to happen?
Absolutely.
So he's got to sell it.
Yeah. And how many people are on the payroll and how many families is that helping?
Exactly.
And how many, you know, and then it goes into the community and their money is being spent on local businesses and then their money is being paid for, right, your local TIFA and taxes, and that taxes is paying for the roads, right? It's just so, there's so much more, going on than, oh, Coach is over here getting rich. Come on. I got so many people on the payroll. We pay so much money to do all the things and media and advertisement and social media and people. I mean, it's endless, right? It's endless. Now think about it. We've done over $200 million in profits for our community. You guys telling me, right, that $200 million isn't helping all of the local communities of the people where they're at? I promise you they are, right? I promise you they are. So everybody in the room, I appreciate that. Thank you, by the way, for posting into the Stock Lounge. You guys are awesome. I see all that. I'm going to read. Literally, I do every day. I read every channel, every ticket, everything that ever comes up. Every time, even when you think I'm not, I am. I'm always in there. I'm always watching, listening, you know, making sure we're where we're supposed to be and making sure our moderators are on point. We're saying the right things and doing the right stuff. And we're, right, we got good quality and perfect service all the time. And we're responding fast. And I live and breathe inside of this room. Harry, we see your ticket. We don't, but one of my moderators will help you out. Coco, you're all set. Congratulations. Welcome to Diamond.
Nuh-uh. Coco got a diamond.
She did. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Let's go, Coco.
Yep. Yep.
yes, girl. Now you never have to worry about where, what, when, how. You got it all.
That's
Way
right.
to go.
Now listen.
Good job, Coco. Congratulations.
She's very determined and she works her butt off. So I gave her one hell of a deal.
I get it.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
businessman. So is she.
Yep. But I super hooked her up. Let's put it that way, because I want to make sure. Listen, the people that care, the people that want to work, the people that are like, I'm in this 100%, the people that want to participate, the people that are active, the people that truly crave a change in their life, I will do everything in my power to help you. You guys all know that. I had no
The
problem.
fact that we know Coco's name,
Yes,
that lets you know she's been active.
exactly. And that means I want to help more than normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's at. And I love that. So congratulations again, Coco. We appreciate that. Moderators, do me a favor. Also throw her a free one-on-one in there with a moderator. That would be great. Let's just continue to help her. All right. Everybody that's over on TikTok right now, do me a favor. Click that share button. Double tap that screen. Click follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are rocking and rolling over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, just reading all the comments, making sure we're good to go. Today I will be trading off of a live cash futures account again, just so you guys can see what that looks like. We are promoting our futures membership. Notice I did not go into my long spiel today, but I want you guys to understand, if you want to know about any of our memberships, you can go to our website, americandreamtrading.com. You can also, on the Discord, go to membership info. Again, we've got something for everybody, starting at $125 a month or free. Right now, we've got futures training going on. Mark and Ange and Ralph and some people are over there right now from 8:45 until 4 o'clock. Every single day, futures training and trading is going on. I'm live every day. We have 1 minute to the bell. I'm live every day from 9 to 11-ish. Mark is then on from 2 to 4. And then Dawn is our host in the aftermarket every day at 5 o'clock. So something for everybody, everywhere. No matter what you want to trade, we are available. And crypto Zooms, we have those all the time. They're opening those up all the time now. So crypto is available as well. All right, everybody, make sure you follow all the rules. Don't lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you're paper trading only while you are in training. Make sure you guys have your stop losses on each and every single trade. Don't blow up your accounts. Use your journal. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. Remember, everything here at American Dream Trading, myself, Chad Christian, and all of us, none of us are financial, tax, or investment advisors. Everything we discuss is for training and education purposes only. Make sure your call-outs are clear and concise. Try to catch the first 2-minute EWO when possible. Here we go. The market pulled back at the open. Therefore, most likely it's going to want to pop at the open. Thank you. We'll see what happens. Watching, being patient, looking for the setup. Looking to see if we get a little bit more of a pop. There it goes.
Tesla popping to the upside.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Thank you. There we go, looking good. I'll take it. That's $175. Nice, nice. So just like we always talk about every day, the market was down in the pre-market. Therefore, typically it will try to pop at the open. I took advantage of that A+ setup. Made $175. Took me all of under 1 minute, right, gang? Good job. Who would like to make $175 in under a minute? Done.
If Tesla can stay and hold above 350, that thing's gonna run.
Let me take a look. Yep,
It's right there.
Tesla to the upside. Tesla's in a 6-star 2-minute EWO to the upside. Make sure you guys are staying above. Hold on. Looks like
350.
yeah, hold on. Support on Tesla is at 347.50. Everybody see it? You want to stay above 347.50 on Tesla. Looking good. Getting a nice pop. Apple 2-minute EWO. You guys are in a 2-minute EWO to the downside, but you are flat right now. Give that a couple minutes to work itself out. Here comes the market pulling just a little bit here.
BLMC hit 31 cents. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. BLMZ, we caught that in the pre-market at 20 cents this morning. Congratulations, everybody who was a part of our VIP training. Nice job. Waiting right here to see what SPY wants to do. SPY kind of dancing around. Apple pulling back now. 2-minute EWO again is in effect to the downside.
Tesla going nuts. New high day.
Thank you. We won't need any more high day callouts on that, and I don't want anybody to kill us.
Yeah, it's
All right, thank you. Still continuing to climb. 3% on Tesla. Watching SPY right here. See if we're going to get any more movement. Channeling down just a little bit. SPY is at 0.24% to the downside from the close. Tesla again, 6-star trade upside. Doesn't mean it's going to stay there, but support was at 347.50. 347.50.
Coach BA, second green EWO.
Which one?
Boeing BA.
BA is
Bob.
okay.
Bravo Alpha. Sorry.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Boeing Airline.
Okay, and it's doing what?
Second green EWO.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, partner. I've got my little speakers over here. SPY still kind of sitting here, trying to work itself out. Kind of flat. Still trying to pop or drop. Not really doing a ton. SPY starting to pull back a little bit here. Yep, SPY starting to flush. Big time here. Wanted to see if this was going to get a bounce right here, because this is that this little channel it's sitting in. Oh, big flush. Okay. SPY with a huge flush here. Look at this. I'll sell into that flush. Watch this micro double bottom here.
It's also pre-market low, boss.
Yep, thank you. Tesla with a little bit of a pullback there as well. See if this has got more to give. That is a small double bottom over there though, so be careful. Like that candle. Still sitting here. Tesla is now at 3.5%. Anybody in Tesla?
me
Thank you.
since college,
Yes, yes. Good job. There we go. SPY Breaking out now below that double bottom. There we go. See if that can hold. It's trying. Holding
593 is a rebound. It should be support on SPY.
Yeah, it's on a double bottom there.
Yeah.
Still looking for a, see if we're going to get a flush here of this bounce. It's fighting this level. Starting to rip. I got on the wrong side of that, trying to get a flush. Coach, double bottom bounce. Favorite trade. Anybody get on that double bottom bounce? Okay, good
I
job.
did.
Good job.
I did.
Nice work. Tesla, a little bit of a pullback there. Big sell-off right there on SPY. Huge sell-off. Hit VWAP and flush. There we go.
I keep on testing that level, huh?
Yep, there we go. There's a nice flush. I like it. There we go. That's better. Keeps dancing with that level, doesn't it? Same spot. Nice. Boy, that hit right on my 592.86 level and bounced. I should have took that right there.
Yeah, to the penny.
Yep, I had it right on that mark, and I was like, oh, if it breaks. Coach got greedy. Coach paid the price and got greedy on it. That was such a nice bounce right there. 592.86. I've got it charted out. Everybody see it down here? Right there.
Pre-market low.
Yep. Tesla still holding strong, 3.5%. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. All of you watching for free, I appreciate all of you. I can see you. Thank you for those new likes, those gifts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you, thank you. Perfect double bottom bounce over there. That was a nice double bottom bounce on SPY. See how much more it's got. Not pulling back at all. Coach got greedy and paid the price on that 1,000 loss.
For Tesla, as long as you stay above 352, you should be all good.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit of consolidation. Yep, 352 consolidation.
Yeah, as long as you stay above that and you green,
Yep,
leave it alone.
There we go. SPY flushing again. There it goes. Round 3, fight. There it goes. There's the flush. See if that can break through that critical area again. It's dancing. 2-minute EWO is in effect on SPY to the downside. Still riding that. Looking for another flush here. This is the third time it's tapped. Pre-market low, 592.80. That was the third tap, right? Let me check the Qs. Tesla, huge flush. Yep, Qs are to the downside. 2-minute EWO on the Qs. And on SPY. And on Apple. Apple 2-minute EWO still to the downside. Nice job.
I hope I save some people with Tesla when I see 352.
Thank you. Still getting a pullback here on SPY. Still sitting on that pre-market low, 592.80. $592.80, still that support level. Well, that's the third time I let that bounce and didn't take it. Tells me I'm getting a little greedy. It's because I'm looking for this pull down here. Once we break that, we'll get that nice move to 592.50, which was a gold level before, if I remember correctly. Looking for that nice flush to 592.50, but we'll see what it wants to do here. Patiently waiting still.
592.82 is the pre-market low.
Yep, we've got it marked. We've been watching it all morning on here to see if we can get that to break.
It's basically challenge between that and a 9.
Yep. Just looking, excuse me, looking for this to flush right out. There we go.
Non big 7, I kind of consolidating a little bit.
Starting to pull a little bit more here. Same exact spot again. Still overall heavy. Looking for a bigger pull. There we go. Come on, waiting for it to break and hold this 592.80 to get a nice pull. Back here again. Same exact level. This is support again. Now this is the fourth time we've been down here, right? Still fighting it. Over and over again, 592.80. Apple still to the downside, respecting the 9 on your 2-minute. Respecting your 9 on the 2-minute. Still sitting here. Excuse me, in this holding pattern. Still hanging out in that pre-market low. Apple starting to get a little bit more volume to the upside off of that. We'll see what it wants to do. SPY starting to get heavy again. SPY now starting to respect the 9, but has to break through this 592.86. Otherwise, buyers will try to come in and see if they can move it. Dancing a lot in this range. There we go. Getting that nice flush. Same with Apple. Come on. Get that nice flush. Right on that key critical level again. It's like the 5th candle. It's touched down here on that support. It's like tapping that glass, right? Excuse me. It's like tapping that glass, waiting for it to break.
Tippy tap.
Yep, tappy tap. It's trying to break that glass, keeps tapping it. Still holding on this exact level, 592.80. Looking for a flush. Come on, baby. There it goes. That's better. Taking one. One left. Nice. Now looking for this 592.50 move. Looks good. If it stalls, I'll take it. Keeps going, I'll allow it. Still going. Nice. Still running. Beautiful setup now. How we doing in that one, gang? Yeah, you're loving life now. Long as
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, as long as you stay below 592.50, the world is your oyster. Do you hear the sound of my voice? Everybody in the room, did you hear what I just said? Good.
I was watching gold shoot up also, Coach, opposite SPY.
Thank you. Everybody in the room, as long as you stay below what? You're good. Tell me.
Tesla on the 200.
592.50. $592.50 is your everything. I'm out.
Tesla bounce off the 200, Coach.
Thank you.
Nice balls there, Coach.
Yep. Took that trade right there at that 592.50 mental stop. It pulls back again from 592.50. I'll look at shorting it again. 592.50 is going to be your everything now, gang. Oh, I love that it sat there on 592.50. Do you guys see the hesitation? Oh, Billy. Look at it. Where are we at? Isn't that the exact level? Didn't it stop at 592.50?
Sure did, Coach.
Yep.
Nice work, buddy.
Yep. $592.50. That was once support, is now resistance. Love the way it got to it installed. Breaks above it, I'll get back out of it. I'm just trading now off the 592.50. I've already taken my $1,000. Well, looks like $1,300. Love the way it stalled. It's like hitting the brakes.
Tesla second ready WO,
Thank
but
you.
it's right on the 200.
Thank you.
SYTA halted to the upside, $6.39, up 57%.
Thank you.
SYTA.
Thank you. There it goes. There goes another pull again. I'll take it. Beautiful on that stop of 592.50. It's got more now. If it stays, as long as it stays below 592.50, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to worry about it, right? And everybody says yes. Good job. Good job, team. Everybody hang in there. Micro double bottom right here. Break now. We're looking for the break of 592. Micro double bottom. Looking for a break of 592. Long as you stay below 592.50, you're okay. Does everybody hear the sound of my voice? Everybody doing okay? Make sure you breathe today.
I'm with you, boss.
Yes,
Sounds
Coach. Thank
good.
you.
All right. 592.50 is your everything. Don't play with that. I'm serious. That was a major level. I had gold on there before. It's breaking 592.50. Oh my, look at that. What did I tell you? Who did I save? Who did I save?
You saved me, boss.
Yes. Thank you. What a difference, right? Just that one tiny spot. Look at that. Wow. Look at the whole market. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Q's, Apple, SPY. Tesla's dead. Tesla's a 2-minute EWO to the downside now, riding on the 200. Boy, that went from yay to whoa, right?
I wrote it both sides.
Nice
What are you
job.
talking about? $300.
Nice
Chin
job.
chin.
Good job. Whose butt did I save on SPY on 592.50? Talk to me right now.
I almost about to put like seconds and then canceled.
Woo, right?
Yeah, thanks, Coach.
Good job. Listen, I promise you somebody in here didn't listen. Anybody want to bet? Anybody want to bet me?
I almost didn't listen.
I promise you. Somebody fess up right now. Do it.
That'd be me, Coach.
There we are. There we are.
It happens. It happens.
Take responsibility.
Yep, I like that. Good job. Way to be honest with yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that. Mistakes can happen. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how you bounce back now.
I did shed half.
Good job.
Are we looking for SPY to break that 593.60?
Yeah, I've got 593.50 here as my next level. Yep, and we're moving up to the 200. It's getting close, right? Yeah, this is actually a pullback spot right here. See if I can get a tappy tap off that. I'll take it. Had a little bit more, but do you see where SPY's pulling right there? Look at that. Gosh, I love my job. Isn't that funny? We get paid to do this. Click a couple buttons, clickety click, and do the things. Is that crazy or what? This is our life. This is our life right here. Isn't that wild?
Yes, sir. I'll be a lot happier when I look like Palms emoji sitting on a beach with my computer in my lap.
There you go. Absolutely. It is the American dream. You guys are all headed toward it. I'm sitting in my Cybertruck literally downtown Colonial Williamsburg right now, watching all the amazing people going by, and I'm just sitting literally in my truck with my laptop, my internets, hanging out with all of you amazing people. There's that pull I was looking for. Didn't I say this is a pull spot right here? Oh my gosh. Huh? This is glorious. So hopefully you're all having a good day. Any day we get to hang out together is a good day, am I right?
Absolutely.
Up 1.3% total account so far.
Oh my gosh, nice job. How's that feel?
Fantastic, coach.
Good job.
Fantastic.
Good job.
Amazon was channeling, so I caught the channel a couple times.
Nice job. Looking to see if this pulls a little more. Yep, there it goes. I'll take it. It's another 100. That's off that 593.50. Isn't that where I said right there to be looking for? I got 2 off that. I got 2 pulls off that. Another quick $200 just off that move off the 593.50, right? It's still trying to go short here. Anybody get in off that 593.50? Nice job. Again, everybody in here, I want you to think about what we're doing in here. We're literally clicking a couple of mouse buttons to make, well, with the whole group, millions of dollars today, right? We will make millions of dollars today inside of this trading community. Millions with an M, not thousands, right?
It had to be pretty stupid yesterday, huh, Coach? The amount of money we all made yesterday was insane.
Yeah, we do that every day. It's every day. It is. I mean, it's literally every day. We do 1 million plus every single day.
Shoot that horn, Coach. Shoot that horn.
Yep, every day.
Shift change in about 1 minute here, Coach.
Thank you. I'm taking that. There's another 100. Look at that pullback off of 593.50. Who got in that? That's the 3rd trade I've made off of that. $300 clean. Anybody else? Anybody?
I did, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, what is going on?
I did as well.
Oh, thank
Still
you.
in it, Coach.
Ange, is that you in here?
Whoa.
Yours truly.
Oh, wow. Love your face. Glad to have you in here.
Spreading the love today.
Thank you. She wants to see how the other half lives over here.
Yep.
Thank you. Glad you're over here. That's a 593.50 pullback. Beautiful. Remember, I had a gold level, though, at 592.50. Wasn't that the biggest level of support that we were running into earlier, right?
Absolutely.
So everybody be cool around this 592.50 range. And, of course, the 592.86 is where it tapped 6 times before it broke through. Was that a fun ride, though, or what? Right where it kept tapping the glass? The ice, right? It kept tapping that ice till it wanted to break through, didn't it?
It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Shift change.
Shift change now. Thank you. Volume coming in.
Tesla tapped high a day from yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Good call. 10 o'clock. Don't forget, scoop up that Diamond Lifetime membership. 5K today. Start your journey. Start your journey right now. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. Let's get it done. Nice. Looking to see right here now. Not trading SPY right here. I'm not. We're in that 592.80, 592.50 channel. I don't want that. I'll look at longing it above 593 and shorting it below 592.50. Everybody see it? Okay, good. There's that support, 592.50 support, remember? Yeah, I'm not
Coach,
messing.
the 2-minute EWO to the downside is still in play, right?
Let me pull this up on the big screen. Hold on. Everybody knows where to trade that, right? 2-minute EWO actually broke off this second candle here. But if you re-entered below VWAP, you could go back into it. But it broke once this happened right here. See this one? That's 2 candles, and that is a confirmation above VWAP. So if you got out, I would not have blamed you. If you re-entered below VWAP, you could have, but technically this EWO is dead to me, right? Everybody,
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, remember, I always follow that rule. I don't care. I don't care. If it breaks and holds above VWAP, I'm out. And that was a second candle confirmation. It looks like that is above VWAP. I would have killed that thing. So, yep. Then just wait for the next setup. And be patient, right? Don't try to force a trade. Don't try to get into a trade. Don't start turning your 2-minute EWOs into scalps, right? Now remember, I said, what was it, above 593 long and below 592.50 short. Isn't that what I said? Okay, good. I'm marking it on my screen so I know too. 593, I'm going to mark it right here so I have a visual, so when I'm training you guys and I come back to look, I'll know what I'm supposed to be doing as well. Right there. All right, I'm on it. Remember what I said, right? I'm not trading into this 592, 592, or I'm sorry, 592.80, 592.50. I don't like that spot. And I didn't like it just above 592.80 because VWAP's sitting right there. Do you guys see why I did that as well?
I do, Coach.
Yep, that's why I said no bueno, right? I want to break and hold above VWAP, which is going to be above this 593. Or I want to break and hold below 592.50, which was my gold level before.
Boss, do you always trade the MNQ while you're watching SPY, just out of curiosity?
I do. Yep, absolutely. Okay. It's kind of crazy, right?
It is kind of crazy.
Yep.
Also, I'm looking at the bottoms of these candles. You know, slowly move up on SPY. Is that more of an indication of a break to the upside?
Well, typically yes, but I have to be careful where they're doing it. Notice they keep doing it on 592.50, which was already a gold level. So I already know they're going to get pushed up from there as being support, right? So I don't necessarily care when it's doing it on support and resistance because that's what it should do anyways. But I do care once it's away from that level. Then it matters to me more, right?
Right on.
So if I'm like in outer space, right, I'm not near anything, those matter to me. But if I'm already at support, we know it's going to get pushed up. If I'm at resistance, we already know the wick's going to be tall on the top to get pushed down. Make sense?
It makes sense, boss. Thank you.
You got it. All right, right here, looking for this break of 593. I get a break and hold of 593. I'll long this. You can still see, though, the momentum is still to the downside, so I've got to be cautious. But again, if this breaks above and holds this 593, I got room to long. A minute. Oh, crap. It bought limit. I hate it when it does that. Every time I flip back. Well, that just costed me $100 because I flipped the chart to look at a different stack. Oh. Anyways, you see the difference between training you and trading for myself? Right. Nice. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, everybody that's watching over on the TikTok You Don't Stops. Anybody gonna scoop up that Diamond Lifetime membership today? This is your last call for alcohol. Anybody Diamond Lifetime membership? Want to scoop it up? It's up to you. This is it. If I do open it up and you miss it today, don't worry. It will be available to you for $20,000. So if you miss it today, don't freak out. You can buy it again. It's just going to cost you $20,000 when you do it, okay? Okay, thank you.
Tesla fighting the 9 and the 200.
Thank you. There's a nice, beautiful pullback here. Oh, I like these candles. Loving that candle. That is glorious.
What else is glorious, Coach?
Tell me.
Freaking QBTS from earlier.
Is it rocking?
Yeah, buddy.
Nice job. Good job.
Just trying to hit a double top.
Thank you. Oh man, I liked this bloody candle. I tried to get the tail end of it. It was shot to 100. I could have quick pulled it. There it goes. I'll take it. Don't think I gained anything off that. I love the way that had that blood candle, that big long bloody candle. That was beautiful. Nice setup.
Right there, Tesla, and had the 9 and the 200. It was fighting it, so it had 2 levels to try to beat. Not surprised that it had a big red candle there.
Thank you. Still getting a nice short off of SPY here. Q's still to the downside. Yep, Tesla's still bleeding out. Apple is now in a 2-minute EWO to the upside, but I would not touch that at all unless you break 208. Not even considering that long at all unless you guys can break 208. Everybody see it? Be patient. Be very patient over there, okay? You guys got that 200 literally sitting at your face on Apple 2-minute. Everybody see that spot?
Yes, sir.
We sure do, Coach.
Thank you. Oh, nice flush right here on SPY. Beautiful. That is a nice flush. I loved that blood candle. Coming down to our 592.50 area. Here it comes. See if this will flush right here. This is support. Be careful. 592.50. Has to have a break. Oh, I love the way that candle started lower than it. See if I can get a taste. Oh, it's sitting right on it. Ah, you son of a... Damn it. Gang, that's the problem when you try to get a little greedy, right? You're trying to buy those...
10% on that bull.
Yeah, everybody, right? You're trying to sit on those shorts on support.
Ooh, I dodged that bullet.
Yep. It's dangerous, right? When we do that. Calls on support and puts on resistance. Don't try to get greedy like the old man just did, right?
Took 10% on that Amazon bull.
Oh, nice job. Boy, I got so greedy off that. I saw that candle come through. I was like, yes. And then I got in and then pop. Not too good.
You boy says that you got to be quicker than that.
That's right. You got to pay attention. One lapse in judgment, right, ladies and gentlemen? That's all it takes.
And the speed it takes, too.
Yep.
Just one lapse.
Yep, just one screw up. There we go. Collapse. There you go. I gave it time to work itself out. Still respecting that area. Come on. Fall apart. Otherwise, coach made a stupid trade. Come on, fall apart. Right there. Trying to buy freaking puts on support. I ought to slap I'm going to slap myself in public.
For that, coach, I'm coming to eat all your steaks.
Oh, damn it. Come on now. Let's see if we can get a pull here. I see SPY starting to collapse under that 592.50 level. That's good. That's what we want to see. Still sitting on that support. Don't you even, everybody in the room, don't you even think about shorting that until it breaks and holds that area. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
QBTS, new high a day, baby.
Oh, nice. I've got my stop in here in case this thing rips my face off. I'll take the damage. We're riding right on it dangerously. That was just not a good trade. 592.50. We had it all charted out. I had to break and hold. What am I getting in early for? Costing me $1,000, right? That was a $1,000 mistake. Silly. That's just silly. Am I right?
Coach, double bottom bounce for on Tesla at that exact moment. It's fighting the 9.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Get that self-control.
Yes. We got to be a little more patient, right? Need to be a little
That's
more
it.
patient.
Sitting here staring at M2K, waiting for the chop to stop.
Yep. I like it. I'm all right, though. Everything's still within my risk management threshold. Everything's still all right. It's just I gave back all those beautiful gains. I mean, I worked my butt off to get all them beautiful... Oh, there's a nice pull spot. All those beautiful gains. There we go. Come on, right there.
There you go. Take some back.
Yep, yep. Saw the 9 pull off that 592.86 on SPY. It double tapped. Then it got a...
At the risk of channeling JP here, you are saying the same things that are happening. Not that that's a bad thing, JP. Love your face. You're saying the same things that are happening with M2K. So it's like I almost don't even have to look at SPY. You're literally describing what's happening with M2K.
Is
to
that
the
right?
candle. To the candle.
That's awesome. That's why I'm able to trade right SPY with my NQ right now. They're doing the exact same thing.
And I'm listening to you, and it's helping me get through my trade.
Yep. Yep, yep. Good, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm looking for this 592.80 pullback, which it's sitting on right now. We're going to see if this is going to pull here or not.
And Coach, Tesla's kind of telegraphing, what's coming next for you, because you say it, and then but right before that, it hits a key level. Like right now, it's bouncing off the 200 on the way down.
Right. Yeah, Apple's on the same thing. Apple's riding the 200 MA right now in the 2-minute. Everybody see it? Yep, this is breaking through. Now we're at VWAP. There's the 21. Same thing. Just going to set that. Stop. Let it go. Draw a line in the sand, right? Even if it goes against you, draw a line in the sand, take it on the chin, and walk away, right? It did not pull back. I had that nice setup sitting on VWAP. Never did. If it goes against you, take the L and walk away. That's how we do it in here, though, right? Set up for the next one or the next day. If you've met your loss threshold, you're done for the day, right? 1 to 3%. Everybody in the room?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. By the way, I just passed my loss threshold, so I'm going to stop too, off of this tiny account. But it's a mental thing, because if I do it on a tiny account and I take that into a large account, it's going to turn into major losses, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep, it adds up.
Yeah, it doesn't need to.
100,000%.
Yes, and it doesn't need to be, oh, well, I need to make that money back. No, you don't. Right? If you've been trading and making a bunch of mistakes that put you in that situation, you're done. Just be done. No harm, no foul. Walk away with that mini L. You still have tomorrow. You got another day to fight.
You got 100 days this calendar year to make it up.
There you go. Yep, absolutely.
It's pretty clear the recent volatility has diminished.
Yeah, we're still at this 592.80. It went up to VWAP and it pulled back. It's doing all the things. I'm going to put SPY up on the big screen now that I'm done trading. By the way, I took a $1,500 L on the day. I was up, I think it was $890. So I ended up taking an L on the day. I'm okay though. It's within the threshold, right? Mistakes were made. The last two trades are what did the whole thing, by the way. One was 1,000 and the last trade was, I think, 800. So those last two trades are the ones that wiped me out. But I had 6, 7 good quality trades before that. But notice, the 6 or 7 good quality trades I had were only worth 100, 120, and the 2 losses I had were 1,000. Do you see the difference? My losses were larger than my gains. You're never going to get ahead doing that, right?
No.
No way.
No.
Tesla popping off the 200 to the upside.
Thank you. Yep. Apple now above the 200 MA on the 2-minute.
Coach, I just got to give you a shout out, bro. Thank you so much for just being live and transparent with us, dude. Like, you could be just off making your own money, and like I know you're like you can make millions of dollars, but you choose to be in here live with us, dude, just helping us out, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, remember, at the end of the day, I get paid to train you. I don't get paid to trade in front of you. I know it's kind of out on the internet, it's the other way, right? Everybody gets to do their little trading while you stare at them and learn nothing. Over here, I want you guys to be successful. Honestly, I know it's going to sound stupid, but I don't give 2 shits if I make money in the market. That's not, and I had to decide that when I started this. Am I going to be a full-time trader, or am I going to be a full-time trainer? And I am a full-time trainer, right? Do I some days while I'm walking you guys through, like, how many times have I walked you guys through and SPY's having like its largest running day it ever has, and I'm not in the trade because I'm trying to make sure you guys are in it. And I keep telling you, stay in it, don't touch it, stay in it, don't touch it, and I'm not making any money, right? Those are $1 million days. I'm making sure, though, you guys are doing what you're supposed to. That's why I get paid. But thank you for appreciating it, because it isn't the other way. People go, oh, well, you don't make any money trading. Why are we going to listen to you? Because I'm a trainer. Right? I get paid to train you.
And he's still getting the 7 figures, doing what he does best. He trains the hell out of us.
That's right. Oh, yeah, trust me, I'm making my millions doing this.
Yeah, he's still making his millions. He's doing it training.
Yeah, let's not get confused. I still make millions per year training you.
The boy is a savage.
He's still getting paid. I'm like, well, he's still getting the money, though, dude.
Yeah. Don't ever get it twisted.
You deserve it, Coach.
Thank you,
yes,
guys.
Sir.
Thank you.
In the words of Tyrese, we hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Now look at this. I want you guys to look at this trend line I just drew. Right? You get this break right here. Oh, yeah, look at this. You're getting a nice positive run up. Yes, look at this. We broke a... Remember what I said. What did I say to go long on if it breaks? What did I say? What was the exact number?
583, boss.
593, that's right.
I'm saying, yeah, 593.
Yep, yeah, 583, boy, you'd be way ahead, wouldn't you? 593, isn't that the exact number I said? You can either long it at 593 or wait to short it at 592.50. Isn't that exactly what I said?
That is what you said, my friend.
It is.
So what did I do? I'm over here diddling in the middle and I lost my money. What a dumbass.
TikTok went down.
Thank you.
Coach, your favorite play was an effect on Tesla, double bottom bounce, and also what you taught us about yesterday's highs and lows. Everything was just so perfect. Thank you.
Good. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, let me go back live. I hate it when it does that. It used to alert me before when it would say due to inactivity, and it would tell me to, move a puzzle piece. All right, we're going back live on TikTok right now. It should be coming back up. Did anybody go long on SPY when it broke that 593? And are you making any money on that?
Yeah, I did, boss. I'm up $50.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job.
Would you? So I traded that. I'm out of it when it hit 593.50 there at the resistance.
Nope, perfect.
Would you get in above the 200 there, or what would your next entry be to the upside?
593.50. I'm gonna watch for it, knowing though that that 200 is there. If I want to make sure I get into a better A+ setup, I'm honestly looking at closer to 594. Yeah, 594.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, because right here, if that breaks below that 593 again, we can always take that quick stab on it, but be careful of VWAP. Okay, so now that we're here, let me show you what I would do at this point. Now, I would not actually, because VWAP's too close to this at this point. So 593 is not where I would short it. I'd be looking more at this 592.80 level. So here, now let me flip the script. Let me put this. It's going to look like this, 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 this. This is no longer a long. We've already longed it. This is my long. If I wanted to get in this one a little early, then it's going to be above 593.50. But you're only going to have a 20-cent move to the 200, so you've really got to be paying attention. That's a 20-cent move, right? Not a lot of meat on the bones. So 594 now for long, 592.85 short. Do you see how it's moving in real time?
I do.
It will look just like this. But think about it, you're right. If you broke that 593, you got it up to 593.50, perfect. Take the money, wait for the setup. That was a perfect trade. This is scalping, right?
It is. Do you usually scalp on the 2-minute chart like that?
No, but I'm just using it because it's giving me these big key levels. See it? It's easier instead of having so much data.
Uh-huh.
It'd be kind of like if I flip this to a 5 or a 15-minute, I can see them too, right?
Gotcha.
Yep. I can see a little, the 5's a little harder. Let me look at the 15.
It's just kind of bouncing back and forth across pre-market low, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, look at the 15-minute. Look how hard this is to tell. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, these all look like, almost like, look at all these dojis in here. See this?
Uh-huh.
They're all undecided. They don't know what to do. You can see it's just as long, short, or just as long on the wicks, long as it is short. You see them all? So
yeah, I see them.
So you had 30 minutes right here of two dojis, completely undecided directions. You see them?
I do.
That's one there, and that's two there.
I love looking at the bottoms of those. It kind of makes you think it's going to run to the upside, or is that just having a bias?
That's just having a bias.
Ah, that's where I make the mistakes.
It is, because if you look at it, look at the overall, what direction is this?
Down.
Yep. So the last 30 minutes, it has not made a decision to move off of these. So now we're in this candle. So now we're in this candle. So now we're in 45 minutes. And if you look at it, then 45 minutes, its top wick and its bottom wick has still not broke between these two right here, which is the last 30 minutes. So you've got 45 minutes of being between 593.50 and 592.50. You see it?
I see it. There's actually a really good trend line from the pre-market high to the to where it is right now. An even better trend line.
Yeah, it's probably
if you look
this,
at that.
right? If I pulled back in time, would it be that trend
Yep,
line?
yep, it'd be exactly that.
Let me look. What do you know, right? Yeah, I see it. What do you know?
Yep, right there.
Yep. And then remember I drew this trend line out a couple minutes ago? I said if it breaks this trend line.
Yeah, you did.
So that's what I'm saying. This is all, right? We start to piece all this together. Look, we had this little micro trend line off the 1 minute, right? So if you look at this right here, look at that little micro trend line. Then it broke. We've got that major trend line, which we drew earlier, which is right here. See that one? That's off our 15 minute. And still, the last, all this time, 45 minutes, we haven't moved a dollar, right? It's been a dollar the whole time.
Does that mean that you can expect a fairly large movement? You know, when you know how you say when it consolidates for a long time, that the movement is bigger?
Yeah, it could, but oh yeah, it could. I mean, look at the gap up is 596. See it?
Here we go.
Yeah, the gap up is 596. So you've got a $4 range. You've got a $4 range from pre-market high to market low. See it? And we've been dancing within the same, and we've been dancing in the same dollar for 45 minutes. Now, how about this for a thought? You guys have seen me make 10 trades. They've all been within a dollar. So what if I would have looked at the overall trend was down on my, you know, like on my 2 minute EWO and I'm still in the same trade and I haven't made or lost anything yet. Right? You're like, ah, oh, damn it.
I just did a 593 straddle, Coach.
There you go. Yeah, nice job. I mean, if I looked at a 15 minute EWO, you see the 15 minute EWO at the open?
Uh-huh.
Still to the downside. So I've made 10 or 12 trades while somebody else that's doing the EWO is just hanging out. Like, wow, guys, that's a lot of work. This is where Ange gets out all her amazing fidget spinners, right? Whee! It doesn't have to do anything else other than hang out. It's glorious.
Tesla on the 200.
By the way, Ange, every time I see a new style of fidget spinner, I always think of you. There's so many cool new ones that came out. I'm always thinking of you, though. I'm like, oh, she would love this. And I'm like, don't stop. And then I feel like the old man who's like sending you a bunch of stupid shit.
I love it.
So I'm like, don't send it to her. So I don't. And then I see another one. Oh, Ange would love this. I got it. Don't do it. Don't. And I don't. I'm like, I'm not sending it. But I always want to. I'm like, I'm going to send it. And then.
The pre-market joke is that I need a cattle prod.
Yes. It's all good. So just so you know, at least twice a day I'm trying to send you something and I have to mentally tell myself to stop. Saw the coolest one. It looked like a cube that sits in your finger and it's a bunch of magnets and it clicks. Click, 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 click. I was like, oh my gosh. They said you could barely spin it and it'd go for like 5 minutes straight and it's a cube a little bit bigger than dice.
You could send that to me, Coach. I won't be mad at all.
Oh, every time I see them. And then there's the one that looks like a chain. It's really small, looks like a chain. Now there's one that looks like keyboard buttons. It's a whole row of them, and you can work your fingers all through them. Click, 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 click. I'm like, you're not sending her all this crap, old man. Knock it off. So, but
I'll have my gold chest next to me with all these fidgets in it.
Right, right. But I'm always thinking of sending you crap, just so you know. All right. Spy still in the little dollar range. Still not doing a whole lot, right? Tesla. Still to the downside. Now that thing had such a huge pop at the open and then major pull. Apple. How we doing, Apple gang? Because this thing's been kind of squirrely. I know you guys got paid on the down. The up was really hard.
I've done a couple of scalps, but I've been warning everybody inside the channel is too much of a chance for chop, so don't rush it.
Yeah, it's really it's a mess, right, partner?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this spy again to the downside. Now remember, partner, you asked me, you said it looked like it was moving up, but isn't the overall downside? So really, we're still moving down, right?
Yep, you nailed it.
Yep.
So
it's still,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still trying to find itself.
That 592.50 is everything, isn't it?
It is. It really is. That was a previous gold level that I had from like a week ago, if I remember.
So if it breaks it, I'll hammer it to the downside.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for now. That 592.50.
NVIDIA has been the perfect 2-minute play today.
Oh, good. Good. Glad to hear it. Please tell me you're doing it.
In it.
Good job. Isn't it great when they're nice and easy and they just ride all day and you're like, yeah, that's right. I love those, man. Those are the days you're like, the EWO is the greatest thing ever. And then the next day it'll be choppy like, this sucks.
The
EWO stupid. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. And then it runs forever. You're like, this is great. The coach is so. Then the next day, this is stupid. I'm going to be a scalper.
Wait, so it's not just me?
Yep.
Been there.
Get out of my head, coach.
Yep.
We've all been there, done that.
Yep. Now listen, when all that starts to happen, you go, David, when's the last time you had a red day?
October 3rd.
There you go. And then you just shut
Of
up
what
about
year?
it. Yeah,
many years ago?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
year?
What year, dude?
Well, see, so the good thing is the EWO works. We show it all the damn time.
We did.
But we also have to know when the EWO is not as likely to give us money. And so that goes on to other coaches' other rules talk about trend. So if you're trying to take a 2-minute EWO that's going against the trend, it's like that little fish trying to jump up the river, right?
Yes.
You're going to get slapped down by the bear a lot of times.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, David, we had our programmer yesterday who always does our trading view indicators. He did what, a 6-month deep dive back test, Apple 2-minute EWO. He said you could get rid of, and it's funny because 2 days ago I said this, before he said this, I said you could run the 2-minute EWO and get rid of all them indicators, just have VWAP. You guys remember me saying that?
Yes, sir.
He ran a 6-month deep dive back test, Apple only 2-minute EWO, not using any other indicator other than VWAP. It was an 86% accuracy success rate.
And didn't he show, I think the account went from like 200 to like 2,000 or something like that.
Yep. So again, like, I know we have all these other things and they kind of help us and everything, but I'm telling you, the strategy, and I said it before he ran the test again and before he said no indicators, I told you guys all that. I said you could run the 2-minute EWO. Remember, I said stop overcomplicating it and just have VWAP into 2-minute EWO and rock and roll, baby, right?
Well, and you know what it is? It's because the computer has parameters and follows rules.
That's right.
The emotional trader
Yes.
knows the rules but totally disregards them,
That's
right?
right. That's right. That is absolutely right. Yeah, because one day we'll like, well, I'll let it go. Well, it broke VWAP, but I'll hold it a little longer. So your loss that day would be larger than the computer going, no, the rule is out. You know?
Yep.
So.
Hey, Coach, question
Yes.
for you. If it wicks the VWAP,
That don't matter.
or
That
does it
wick
have to close?
Yeah, wick
So like
doesn't
the
do anything.
Okay, so can we look at the candle of 952 on Apple? Because that would have been out if we were only using VWAP and EWO. So that would have been clearly get out, but that was a big, huge green candle. So
right,
this is where this is where I
Hold
struggle to scalp versus EWO, because I don't know if I should have gotten out on the moment it crossed VWAP or wait for that big, huge candle to go all the way up $1, which I don't want to do, obviously.
Right, right. Well, I mean, obviously, if you get... Okay, so let's break down what a break and hold is. Everybody in the room, ready? Hold on. This is a test. There are two ways we consider a break and hold. Number one, go.
A huge candle.
Long candle. Right? Long candle. Number two.
The second candle
break.
holds in.
Body over body candle.
There you go. Yep, body over. So it's a candle with a candle confirmation. So you answered your own question. If there is a long candle, everybody. Right? Why? Because it's going to fight all the way to get back. So to me, out. Right? Because it's all that range.
The moment it crosses VWAP or the moment it crosses the 55, like when is your out?
Hold on. Take the 55 and throw it away.
Okay.
Why? I don't even know why you're looking at that. This isn't scalping. Throw it in the trash, right?
Thrown in the trash.
The only time we use a 55 is so we can have a 21-55 crossover. All that does is give us confirmation that we're going in the right direction. It's just another confidence boost, right? We don't use a 55 for anything else. You're not scalping, so you don't care what the 55 does. Who gives a crap? It's just we want to see a crossover. That's confirmation that it is going, the momentum is going in my favor. Makes sense?
Yes.
So everybody in the room, stop with the damn 921 55 47 16-3 hike shit. Again, 2-minute EWO. I'm going to give it to you in the most simplistic form so you guys are all on the same damn page. And yes, we can do the advanced stuff and scalping and the amazing stuff that David is doing, but I need you guys to all understand. The 2-minute EWO, or 5 or 15, whatever you want to use, doesn't matter. As soon as you get the first indicator that is larger than a previous indicator, it could take 7 of them. But as soon as the 2-minute, 5-minute, 15 hour, 4 hour, whatever the hell you're going to trade in it, is larger than a previous, that is a go, go, go. If you break and hold a VWAP opposite of what you are doing, get out. Other than that, leave it all alone. Shed on pullbacks, not consolidation. There you go. Take everything else, throw it in the damn thing in the toilet, get back to the basics, let it freaking run. Do you understand me now?
Yes, Coach. On Apple, I would have gotten in at 207.10 or that range, but then that big huge candle up gets me out at around 208. So that's my concern. Should I have gotten out at VWAP or waited for that huge candle to finish?
All right. So we're gonna have to. Okay. What trade are you in? What time did you enter the trade?
Second EWO on Apple. Around 207.25 at 9:32, the 9:32 candle.
All right.
At 207.25.
Okay.
To the downside.
Okay, everybody, let's begin. Master class EWO training. Ready? Okay, good. First of all, if you're getting in on the 2-minute, you're already getting ahead of yourself, right? We want to wait for the second candle at least. So 9:32. I mean, if you're so you are an advanced EWO trader. So I like that you are such an expert at this that you didn't even have to wait for the second indicator candle setup, which would be 9:34, right? Isn't that 2? So the fact you got into the first one tells me you're the best. You're the elite. You are the
Nope,
best.
second candle.
Oh,
The second one.
wait,
Yeah,
you said
no.
9:32. Is it this one?
The 9:30, the candle that starts at 9:32, sorry, and ends at 9:34. The second one. So not that one. That's the 9:30 to 9:32. The second one is the 9:32 to 9:34. So,
Okay, so
middle of that one.
Okay, all right.
Is what
Let me mark it. All right, hold on, everybody. I'll just do it like this, just so we have something on the screen. Let me see if it'll let me. Yay! That's where you got in, somewhere in there, right? This stupid thing. All right, I'm getting rid of that. Hold on. All right, that's where you got in. Yes?
207.25. Yep, in the middle of that red candle.
Got it. What is your maximum risk per trade?
Let's say I'm doing 100 shares.
No. What? Oh, wait a minute. So you're doing something completely. Okay, you're doing shares versus options?
I don't do options. Yes, correct. I'm sorry, I don't do options yet.
All right, everybody. So let's discuss options really quick because this is going to be 1,000,000% different for him. Everybody with options, what's the rule?
25 to 40%.
That's right.
If you're doing it.
Yep. These are for options only, right?
Yes, sir.
If you're doing shares, that is going to come down to your risk management. How many shares did you do? How much of a loss can you take for your total account to not lose more than 1 to 3%? How much on average does Apple move where I know if it breaks this rule that I need to get out? The reason he needs to know this, because he trades it all every day, is because if he's doing 100 or 10,000 shares or whatever it is, he has to know, number one, what is the range Apple moves in? I can see it on the average true range. It will tell me down here that I don't have turned on, but it'll tell me and I'll know. So I want to look basically at my average true range to give me how much does a candle move so I know how much I need on Apple. Because remember, if he's wide open in exposure on shares and he doesn't know if the candle moving too far goes against him and when to take it, he'll never know what his risk is per trade. Yes? Ever.
Yes, sir.
He would never know. He'd just say, well, as long as it doesn't break VWAP. But VWAP could be $1 million from where he's at, depending on how many shares he has, right? We can't use that. So it's harder to analyze what we need to do with shares, but you need to know how many shares, what is my risk, how much when a candle moves do I need to get out, right? So that is up to you and your risk management, because honestly, if you bought here and the rule is VWAP, well, that's way up here, right? Does everybody see it?
That's a 200. VWAP's a little lower.
Everybody see it? What's VWAP? 207.92. Yeah, no, it's on my line, right?
VWAP's up there.
Yeah, that's VWAP.
Yep.
But do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure out what it is to you. This right here, to me, if this was an option, I'd have been way blown out. Am I right, everybody in the room? That would have blew me right the hell out, 25 to 40%. I promise you that, right? Anyways, you got to find out what that is to you. Give me 1 second, gang. You got to find out what that is to you before you will know. Give me 1 sec. Yay! I got you a mini
So if you saw the big green candle, the big long one, You would have got out on the top.
This is what I can't do and why I can't do EWO. Only because of that, because I don't know when it's just a tap of VWAP and I'm definitely out, or if I eat that whole candle. In this case, it was
If you want
about
to
a
wait
dollar
about 5
candle.
minutes, we can go for a walk.
So
Well, so he was talking about the ATR. Do you know what the ATR for Apple is in a 2 minute?
Love you. Okay.
ATR and Apple for 2 minute. No, I'm not using that. I'm usually using the lines. I'm using the 9 to guide me, and then VWAP to be absolutely out.
Okay, love you.
So I think you've probably seen the class that I did about using the ATR for stops. Have you seen that one? The workshop class?
I'll look at it. It looks like the ATR was 36 cents or so for that candle.
Do you see that candle? That candle blew it out. And so the ATR for Apple is about 20 something cents in the 2 minute. So you give yourself a little bit of cushion, but you can clearly see what is a stop loss designed to protect us for. Huge candles, right? Huge blood.
Yep, major moves.
Yes.
Yep.
So I think everybody in the room can agree that even if they don't watch Apple, they can tell that that candle is way larger than everything else on the screen. We can all agree to that, right?
Oh yeah, that's a blowout. Yeah, that's the Widowmaker if I'm in the wrong side.
If you had a correct stop loss in there, it would have gotten you out.
Yep.
And so the bad thing is Apple moves so slow sometimes where it might look like a huge move, but it wasn't actually a huge move. And so this one was one that was a large outline candle compared to everything else. And if you look at, I just posted my screenshot for everybody in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
I got out on that candle. I don't care if it comes back from VWAP and then starts retracing and make new low of day.
Yeah.
I'll figure out when I want to get back into it, but I no longer need to be in that trade anymore.
But David, what part of the candle did you get out of? The middle? When it crossed VWAP, the very top?
Started slamming through. So you said you play channels, right? You said you play the lines. I heard you say that, right?
I am watching the EMAs, correct. So at the 21 9, I'm getting concerned.
So if you're using those EMAs as justification for getting into your trade, right? Why not trust them for justification to say, hey, you know what? It's not really no longer really doing what I want. You blew through the 9, the 21, the 55.
Yeah, it wrecked every indicator. Yep.
Yeah. So if you're trusting them to give you confidence in one direction, why totally disregard them in the opposite direction? Then just take them off your screen, like Coach said. If you're using them in one direction because it fits your assumption, and then you disregard it when it goes against you, you're not using it beneficially.
Yes. So then my question is a tap or a close across those lines? What would you guys do?
No.
Because I go back to that.
No.
Is it a tap or a close?
A tap or we already went through that.
Yeah, so in this instance, it was a large candle that broke through everything.
So
this should have taken your stop out based on the ATRs.
Correct.
So if we're looking at using multiple tools, remember, not one thing is going to make you a millionaire.
Correct.
It's a combination of how you interpret coaches' rules, the indicators that we talk about, and then also knowing the stock. So we already explained that the ATR was below what that candle actually was.
Right here.
So if
ATR.
if you're using those tools, and that candle blew you out no matter what. So your stop should have been in that range and mechanically got you out of that trade.
Yeah, so think about it, an average true range, which means the average size of an Apple candle is 20 cents. This went from 207 to 208. This is $1.
Yes, sir. Okay, good. This is good. Thank you so much. I'm gonna study everything you guys said. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Great questions, by the way, because not a lot of people ask when it comes to shares. So that is a great learning moment for everybody in the room. So thank you.
And by the way, there's no place anywhere where you can actually get this type of training, where you can talk to the coach, talk to an expert, have them walk you through. I've been to all the chats over the last 5 years. There's no one. This is incredible. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's a great question. You know, that's why I say don't ever feel afraid to ask questions, because you're going to help a lot of people out. You really will. And the fact that you're using shares, again, is a little bit harder, but understand what is the typical movement on the shares you're going to get into. So what would my normal, stop loss be that I need to set up with, because with options, it's pretty cut and clear. It's 25 to 40%. So mathematically, we're on point. If I pay $1, I know that my stop loss should be no more than at 60 cents. I know I got to get out. That's a 40% loss of the option. Shares is going to be a little bit harder because you obviously can't let a share lose 40%. Apple will never, knock on wood, lose 40% in the history of Apple. You will never get out.
Right.
So you got.
That's why I love the VWAP test you were talking about.
Correct.
The back test. I'm going to really study that, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so much easier if we just use that. And here's the thing. If I was like, okay, you know what? I only want to use VWAP. That will help me. Just like a lot of people in the room will wait on the 2-minute EWO till they get like a 6-star confirmation, which is fine because everything is going in your favor. You just might not, you missed all the way leading to the 6-star, but if that makes you more comfortable, great. So maybe if you're like, you know what, if I have to use VWAP because this is going to be my end all be all, if we're getting into the trade and VWAP is really far away,
that it would copy, because if they couldn't decide what was happening in the first few minutes, it's going to struggle a while to get that way. Couldn't decide what was happening in the first few minutes, it's going to struggle a while to get that way.
Oh, for sure. And 100,000,000% with Apple, right? Like 1,000,000% with Apple, because it's pretty good with like, I'm going to go this way or this way, right? It's pretty Apple. And I've talked about this before because the ship is so big. It's like the Titanic. It takes so much to turn that ship, right? That's why I love Apple. This is why I say to start with Ford and Apple. There's a reason I always say that, is because it takes so much to move the ship, right? So when you see a candle like this off of Apple, no. No, you don't see candles like that. That looks like a SPY move, right?
Well, if I'm following this VWAP, it's really nice because it tells me, hey, wake up. There could be a nice EWO play to the positive side now. And if I wait, 8 minutes later, there it is. And I'm buying it at an even better price. And then I would still be in it right now.
That's right. Yep, absolutely. And it's just, this one is weird because VWAP is all over the place and all the things. But listen, I don't want all you guys mixing up too much. I know we talk about a lot of things and the 9s and the 21s and all that stuff. Honestly, when you guys are in the EWO, it's just to help you with confirmation. The 9 will cross the 21. The 21 will cross the 55. Then you'll get above VWAP. Then you'll move beyond the 200. Like each one of those is another level of confidence. It's a confidence builder, right? It's not for you to get in and out of, per se, on some of those instances. It's like, hey, is it stronger? Is it not? I want you to look at this. So right here, the 9 crossed the 21. So if I went long, that's one sign of strength. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? The 21 crosses the 55. Isn't this another level of strength?
Yes, sir.
Now we crossed VWAP. Isn't that another level of strength?
Yep.
And then we crossed the 200. Isn't that another level of strength?
Major.
Right? So now we've got all of these moves showing us that it's just building in strength. And then if we got right through our market high, then if we got through our pre-market high, then if we got through our previous day high, strength, strength, strength. Does that make sense? It's just a momentum trade. That's what EWO is standing for, by the way. It's giving you momentum. Remember, I am a momentum trader. It's giving you momentum. It's showing you we're getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And the reason why in our new 3.0 indicators we have the star strength, that should give you the confidence. It's building more and more and more into your favor. That's all we're doing. It's just a confidence booster, which I do that so it will mentally keep you in the trade longer. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, coach.
Okay, good.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You got it. I mean, that's all we're trying to do is I'm just trying to mentally get you guys to stay in the trades. Because if you just keep getting in and you keep getting out, it's scalping. And as you know, it's much harder. Look at me. I did 14, 15 trades today. I wound up negative, even though 80% of the trades were successful, 2 weren't, and I lost it all. Right? If you guys would have set up in here, 2-minute EWO, how many trades did you possibly have today? 2. Right? So am I more at risk or are you more at risk? If I make 300 trades today, am I more at risk or are you with 2?
You are.
That's right. That's right. And I tell you every day, right, there should be no more than 1 to 5 direction changes. Typically, you'll never have more than 1 to 5 trades in a day. And what do I tell all of you traders? Try not to ever have how many trades? More than 1 to
5.
Doesn't the EWO fit perfectly then?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Remember, every time you click buy, you're putting yourself at risk. Look at this pullback on the market, by the way.
Hey, Coach, can we focus more on calling out 2-minute EWOs in the morning then?
We do enough of them, right? Well, I try. The issue is...
Or at least not you. I mean, anybody. If anybody sees them, call them out so people can get in them.
For sure. And
I would love to get into the 2-minute EWOs more.
Yeah, absolutely.
We used to do more.
Yeah, we do more. We usually try, and I say it every day, and I said it today. You guys heard me say it today. I said it at the open. If you guys catch the 2-minute EWO, try to call it in the first one. I say it every day, but it's up to you guys. So I can't look at everything. It's up to everybody in this room to call it out, right? So if, by the way, if you guys have a Diamond Lifetime membership, here's my plug. You already know every one of the 2-minute EWOs and when they start. For every stock. Am I right? Good. Glad to hear it.
Yes, you're right, sir.
Yeah,
you're very
you already
right.
have it. You already have it. Every person in the room, if you're a Diamond member, you already have it. Every person in the room, if you're a Diamond member, you already have it off of your TradingView Indicators 3.0. You already have it. I don't need to call it out. Nobody needs to call it out. You're staring at it. It's telling you. Hell, it alerts you. You could have an audible alert. You could have the thing freaking message you. It's already there. It's already built in. All of it. Everybody in this room, if you're a Diamond member, again, you already have it. I'm staring at it on my screen. Right now as we speak, all of you have access to this immediately. We don't need to call it out. You already have it, right? Okay, good. If you're a VIP member, you already have it. If you're a futures member, you already have it. If you're a crypto member, you already have it. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir. And it also goes back to one of your rules. You should not be waiting for somebody else to call out something for you.
Right. You should be
because then that means you got to go find the ticker. You've got to evaluate the trade.
Right.
Then you've got to determine what price you're going to get in at. If you're watching 3 to 5, like Coach tells everybody to do, you could be the one calling out the 2-minute EWOs. Would you not prefer that?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Look at 594. Look at the 594 pullback on the market. Isn't that a double top?
Yeah, Coach, I called that one out in chat.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's, thank you. Absolutely beautiful, right? Just
1052, I posted that and pretty much just served it up on a silver platter.
Oh my gosh. I hope you made $1 million for your genius.
It paid out nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job, everybody. But anyways, thank you
Thank
guys.
you, Coach. Thank you, Tom.
Absolutely. Good job, everybody. Another amazing day. I'm serious about getting that Diamond membership. If you guys have the ability, I highly recommend it. Who got it? Harry. Harry, are you in here? Harry just got the Diamond Lifetime membership. Also, make sure moderators, you give Harry a free one-on-one with a moderator. That's a $500 value. You got the 5K for 75% off and a $500 one-on-one with a moderator. I got 2 more of those. 2 left. 2. That's it. Get in there. Get it now. Love your faces. Great job. Everybody open your mics. Did anybody make any money? I know we did a ton of training today, but did anybody make any money?
Yes, Coach.
Yes,
Thank you.
Sure did, Coach.
Yes, came back 100% on that trade, Coach.
Good job.
8.4% on total accounts.
Oh my gosh. She's a genius. A genius.
Beautiful.
Love it. Good job, everybody. Again, I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Ange, Bruno, Bucko, Chris, David, Doug, Eric's Moto, Dom, Mark, Miranda, Eminem, Palm Coast, Ralph, Richard, Unhappily Housewife, Diesel Dan, Gilly, and Mountain Man. Thank you to all my military family. Anybody that's serving or that has served, thank you so much. We honor and respect you every day here. Thank you to all my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me. All my truck drivers around the world. There it is. Thank you. I'm going to show you guys my screen real quick. Zoom members. Everybody that's watching live, I'm going to kill those feeds, but Zoom members, I'm going to show you guys where I am today and what I'm doing so you guys can see. I'm not kidding. I'm literally in the middle of 1 million people right now in my truck trading. This is what's great. This is what's cool about the American dream. If you have internet access, a phone, a tablet, a Chromebook, a MacBook, you know, I don't care what you got. As long as you have internet access and you know what the hell you're doing, you can literally make money anywhere in the world, at any time, anywhere, any place. We show you how. You're at the right place at the right time. Obviously, trading is harding. Results not guaranteed. This is going to be very challenging. It's not going to be easy. But when you are successful, this will change your life. That I can guarantee you. Once you become successful, this will change your life. I cannot guarantee your success, but I can guarantee you that once you become successful, there is nothing, and I mean nothing like this in the world, where you can anywhere at any time open up your system, click a couple of buttons, and literally make millions like some of our members, right? It's just, it's game changing. Some of you don't need millions. Some of you, $200 a day will change your life. Some of you, $50 a day. Some of you, $500 for the month would literally change your life, right? So keep working at it. Keep it up. Thank you guys for listening to the old man. I appreciate it. I know I ramble on and on and on and on, but you know, it's kind of what you got to do. You know, you got to listen to the old man if we're going to make a bunch of money.
Thank you, Coach.
Love your faces. Let me